Gemini, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini. Also know this is a general read, so please like, share, subscribe, you guys. You know, the support that you've been giving me has been amazing. And just sending lots of love. So let's just get into the channel messages here. Gemini, so this, I feel like this feels, I don't always bring the energies, but I tend to remember, and I keep my titles with me in a notebook, so I kind of get a refresher of what the energies were in the last reading. But I do feel a transition for you, Gemini. I feel like there were hard lessons learned here from a past toxic situation, or maybe one, or for one and many for some, maybe just in and out connections that just really had you exhausted. And so I feel this transition. That's why I think last week I felt this transition of spring, summer looking extremely different for yourself, because you're choosing you're choosing your happiness, you're choosing clearing everything. You still want to believe in love. You still, you just know that this is about healing and releasing yourself from specific people who just were dampening your spirit and your soul. Now, for some of you, I feel there may be a reconnection with someone. So let's see. Maybe it'll give a certain level of closure. But I kind of don't feel like you care much about it, Gemini, to be honest. And I'm not sure why this is coming up. So I feel new love. Anyways, you're still open to new connections. Wow. Spirit, what did you give me here? I'm going to put this back. So we have getting to know each other, forgiving, learning, codependency, express your love. It's safe for you to love. And I feel this has to do with the past person, okay? I'm going to go back, Spirit. If they give me the same energy, then we know. But I don't feel... I feel this is just a release. The codependency is the craziness you were dealing with back then, and maybe you recognizing your own enabling habits to certain people, which is why, it was almost, it felt like a repeated pattern even within yourself or the people you were attracting. So let's see, Spirit, give me guidance for Gemini in love. What is the rest of the energies for this energy? Wow, express your love did come out, so let's see what else. What do we got here? Okay. So express your love, romantic feelings. You have worth waiting for. Release your ex. Thank you, Spirit. This is what I'm talking about. Retreat and soulmate. You are waiting. So a lot of you in this time were definitely retreating, right? Spending time alone, releasing energetically all these other individuals that just didn't serve you, that honestly you needed to kind of just take a step back and prioritize yourself. Here, I think this was truth to yourself. Express your love, romantic feelings. So this is you having an honest conversation with yourself. And then honestly, I feel like the cleansing and the space that you've been having in this retreat has allowed you to finally open up and like almost desire, like, okay, I'm really in a place where I want to express myself differently, show up differently when it comes to meeting a new person. And that's a soulmate. Like, I feel like when you're more in tune with yourself and your emotions, that's when the soulmate comes in. So I feel like this is the highlight of the energy, and this right here is what you were processing, like I was feeling here. Yes, children, heart-to-heart conversation for some reconciliation. I do feel, and then pay attention to your red flags. I do feel that energy. That's why the first energy that came out, I feel your ex, for some of you, your ex may make a reappearance. But like I said, I feel like you're in a different space, and I don't like to stay in this energy. Gemini, do be mindful that it's okay if people come back. We don't need to revisit our emotions, the negative emotions they gave us, right? This is where we get to elevate our own soul and our own spirit and say, hey, you know what, we connected. Yes, it was dark times for the both of us. We didn't communicate, we didn't do this, we didn't do that, but listen, I'm in a different space. That is power. That is liberating, when you can turn around and say, I'm in a different space, but I wish you the best. I wish you that you find yourself, or even go ahead and heal, because I don't feel, what I've realized in this time apart, I've realized I'm not on that same space you are, and I don't believe you're in a space to really make big changes and leaps, and that's okay. That's your journey to go through, but this is my journey now, and I'm open to, really, I'm different, and I feel different, and I'm just moving on. And I do feel that energy for a lot of you Geminis. So we don't want to apply those negative emotions. We don't want to re-trigger them, because we're not about that energy. We're about who we've elevated alone within ourselves and healed for this new person, for a more loving relationship. It's a reflection of who we want to be, right? It's our reality. So the reality we choose to live. Everyone has a different reality. This is why you have to, whoever you align yourself with, your first goal should always be to understand what reality they live in, because it may not be aligned, and it may never be aligned. So Spirit, give me more on this energy here for Gemini. Thank you. I love it. How many cards do I have here? Give me one more. I love it. See? Spirit confirms. So we have harmony, 6, the Lovers, patience. This is, again, that worth waiting for. So taking this time out is worth it, because this is about who you're going to align yourself with. You're embracing. This is also harmonizing yourself, love to yourself, the self-love and nurturing you've been giving to yourself. Deceptive envy, yes, was that part of the past? That's your past. And always know, for me, this card always also is about our own inner deception, because it's also the 7, and the 7 is about our inner awareness, our inner our self-mastery. And we also, there's stages to our self-mastery, and there's also stages to the levels we deceive ourselves, right? There's truths we always have to speak to ourselves. And here with Passion Ignited, right? New beginning, because it has to speak to your soul. It's a number 1. And you having the self-courage for initiating a new beginning for yourself, for your spirit. And no one's going to really invade that. I feel like this is an honest conversation with yourself. This express your love. You're really like saying, hey, Here we have the Hangman and the spiritual strength. And again, this is the awakening within yourself, your perspective, the change in how you view it, change of the, it's just been a change. I honestly just feel like a shift in your mind and your perspective. It feels healed. I mean, there's still healing, yes, I feel, because that's what temperance does too. It brings you balance, so you're still balancing that, but there's so much more inner awareness, because the 7 is, again, spiritual union to self, finding that inner awareness and what speaks to your soul. And I do feel a soulmate, that this patience is for the soulmate, this new energy to come in. Spirit, I love it. See? Harmony, Lovers. Remember, self-love, making decisions to choose you, but you're gonna find a soulmate. I really feel a soulmate is coming for. That's why it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. So give me more on this patient. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. It's patience here with the harmony. This is full commitment. You're gonna this connection is going to make you happy. 9 of Cups in the bottom. Yep, Queen of Cups. Bringing more fulfillment. Yeah, Ace of Wands. The Lovers again. Wow. Knight of Cups. Like dating. I really feel like this has to do with you making these efforts to shift your energy. I also feel this patience of you just stabilizing your life, because you know what you want life to look like. This is where that energy channel message I was picking up is your reality. This is your reality, nothing less, nothing less. And so when you choose your reality, the person is this temperance, that person, remember, this is also masculine, feminine energy balance with the Temperance. The person has to also match and align to that energy. Give me more on this deception and envy here, Spirit. Give me more on this deception and envy. And the Queen of Cups comes back. And this is the deception and envy was your emotions. You know, you had to come to some clarity. Yes, Ace of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. Learning to be honest about your emotions. Again, that's that feeling. I feel like you expressing love for yourself, honesty, what you really want, compassion to you. Like I feel like people tend to, when they think about love, they eliminate themselves from the equation. You are part of the equation. You're most important because it's going to reflect your entire life. This life, whatever you find, whatever you see in yourself will create this reality. And you have to be not deceptive. You have to be honest, clear, and speak your emotions, grounded, very clear with the Sun so much. And I just feel this very great energy for you. I mean, sorry, confirmation. Give me a second here, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I'm back. Okay, so what I was saying was, you know, there was just a lot of illumination, a lot of honesty, like truth that you had to speak to yourself. You worked on with this Eight of Pentacles. There was building, creating, planting, sides of you that you didn't like. Some of you probably had to go to therapy or, you know, or just, you know, self-help books, all the motivational videos on YouTube, you name it. There was just development happening where you were really focused on you and building and solidifying a different foundation so you can be in this mental space and have this shift in your life with your soul. So Spirit, give me more of this Ace of Wands, please. More on this Ace of Wands. Wow, the Eight of Pentacles is back. I mean, this is what I'm saying. So, passion ignited, the Ace of Wands. You've been working on yourself. Four of Pentacles, stabilizing. The Four is about stabilizing. This is also, I don't feel, yeah, financially, because it's Pentacles, it's also financially. Maybe your passions, being more optimistic. Here we have Three of Wands. Knowing that things will change in the future, that whatever you plant now, whatever you've been producing and working on and processing, emotions, all like on all levels, mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, that eventually you're gonna benefit the rewards. There's a cost benefit in this process of growth, and the cost was having to face deceptive ways of how you were emotionally sabotaging as well, but also just not really taking initiatives to this reality that you truly wanted. And so I feel you're so much more optimistic that you know that what's to come, this love, this soulmate, this true love, because this is also authentic love to you, it can only happen if you face that reality and choose that reality you truly want for you. So I think this is a beautiful message here. I feel like the focus, yes, is on you. Expect the soulmate. I really do feel that Geminis are going to be in a different energy from spring and summer, and I feel the change. You probably noticed it in my tone. My masculine energy kind of resurfaces during this time. And so messages can tend to come out really straightforward and like straight shooter, right? But there's a reason for it, and I do it out of love, Gemini, because I want you to grow and expand and have the life, live that reality you want as well, right? I'm just as equally invested. Breadcrumbs, don't settle for bits and pieces. That's right. That's it. This has been your blockage, but blockages that people were breadcrumbing, you allowed, you gave of your energy. And it's not that you were You know, you do it out of love. You do it out of, when you're with someone you care about this person, you're gonna give to them. But you know what, at this point you're taking power. You're saying, no, I'm only gonna give to them if they're in the same reality, if they're in the same mind space that I'm in. Ritual, practice processing ovals and working with the rhythm of creation. And that's what this is a beautiful blockage, right? Because you've been practicing, you've been in your rituals. That's what I was feeling, like growth here. There has been rituals with this Eight of Pentacles, things that you've been doing to develop yourself and stabilize your life, preparing yourself, you know, for this new soulmate. And here, avoidance, avoiding the truth as a blockage. Yeah, you avoided too long, no more. And this is you choosing you. So I feel like this message obviously is for you again, Gemini. There's obviously a soulmate. I feel like just that spirit wants me to give guidance to you, because this is about your growth and who you want to match. Obviously, there's a soulmate ahead. You know what? Let me see. I have my time cards, so this might help some of you. Spirit, when can Gemini expect? You know, some of you may embrace this time alone for some period, you know, and you don't have to date. If you're embracing and you're in a grown stage, you know, choose you, Spirit. So what is any time cards for Gemini soulmate, please? What do we got here? 6 months from now. I mean, yeah, so it's, like I said, 6 months from here to 6 months, I feel the answer is yes. I mean, yes. I mean, they're saying the same thing I'm saying. Yes, yes. Let's see, one more, Spirit. Anything else? Other timing for Gemini. Divine timing is in play. And honestly, I do feel the bottom of that is May. So this is what I'm saying. I do feel this is a choice, because this is, Spirit is not going to allow your progress to be no interference with this progress. They want you to be in this space, because what they have for you is so much more better. That's why the answer is yes. I know 6 months. So I really feel, I'm telling you, for some of you it's spring, but 6 months from now. So from here to summer, like it's, and I think I said it last week. So it's 6 months from now. It really is. It's just like from here to spring, some maybe fall, but it's because you guys, divine timing, are knowing that it's worth the wait. Knowing that the patience here for this temperance here, the patience to this reality is also worth the wait. And so there are things that you're producing, creating on yourself that you know that it also requires your full attention, that you probably aren't going to want to give your attention yet, only because you're also enjoying this space of growth for yourself, right? So, okay, let's get your guidance here from Spirit. Thank you. You know, bottom of the deck here too on the timing is the fall. So obviously 6 months does fall into the fall from here, you know, 6 months from March. Patience again. Don't rush things, but allow it all to unfold naturally. Time heals almost everything. Give it time. I mean, you're doing well. This is just going to require patience and time, investment of yourself, and learning you. Spirit, give me more on, yes, thank you. I'm pushing you to open your heart in bigger ways than you have ever known, so you may experience life beyond your wildest dreams and imagination. And that is what this is. Like, this is such a push. Is it hard? You know, but source is protecting this, right? Source is saying, I'm pushing you to open your heart in bigger ways than you have ever known. So this is for you to really experience life fully, you know, and you have to be honest. And, you know, remember, you're always co-creating with Spirit. You're always co-creating with Source. So just have faith and trust and patience, obviously, right? Worth the wait. I think you already know that, Gemini. So Gemini, this is your message here. I mean, yes, this is love, but this is about your heart and you and your, you know, what's to come. So I love you, Gemini. Thank you for stopping by here at Larisa Lili Temperance. Please like, share, subscribe. You guys click that like button. It truly helps my channel. And remember to always live relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.